Hey everyone, welcome to my E3 wrap-up video. Today I'm going to talk about a lot of points. Going to talk about 4 or 5 games today, and I'm going to try to split it up in 2 parts. First part, I'm going to be talking about Halo 4, Medal of Honor, Splinter Cell, Blacklist, Star Wars 1313, and Watch Dogs. Part 2 will have some other games in there as well, and a lot of other points, but today I'm going to talk about these games in general, and what I think about them exactly. And hey, we're going to start off the video with Halo 4, but what I want to say is I'm going to talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly, and the WTF stuff that I think's kind of weird with E3. But I'm going to talk some about Halo 4 here when it comes up as soon as the video switches. And what we're going to do is I'm going to just talk a little bit about these videos because they're not that. I've cut them down. I've cut parts that I think will be good. So let's go ahead and start off with Halo 4. Halo 4, was basically for me when I'm seeing the Microsoft press conference was the only highlight for me. Now, yeah, it was pretty cool to see Splinter Cell there, but all the rest, pretty much, you could have slapped through it because it wasn't important. Halo 4, they've talked a lot about Halo 4. They've said some new stuff about it, and some of it kind of pisses me off. I've pre-ordered my Halo 4 limited edition, and Halo 4, they've talked about kill streaks. They've talked about skins on your weapons, which we've already known that, and skins on your characters. But to go back to the skins on your weapons, the character, and the kill streaks and the Spartan Ops. First, let's talk about kill streaks. Kill streaks. First off, when they said it, I said in my mind, Call of Duty. Oh my God, really? It's like Microsoft looked at Call of Duty and said, "Hey, you put this in Halo, and you make it work." But it's kind of stupid, to me. We don't need kill streaks in Halo. Have we had them since Halo 1? No. Halo 1, 2, 3, and Reach, ODST, never had kill streaks, Now that I look at this and I say kill streaks, oh my God, that's stupid. Weapon skins, not stupid. I like that. It's pretty cool. It gives variety to your weapons. But kill streaks just piss me off. Now, Spartan Ops, to me, I hate to keep comparing this to Call of Duty because I love Halo. Spartan Ops feels like a modified, beefed up version of Spec Ops from Call of Duty. And I know a lot of you will be saying, quit comparing Halo to Call of Duty because they're not the same games, but they're adding features that make it feel like Call of Duty, and I don't like that. But I'm very cool. But I'm very cool to see the Forerunners. I'm really cool to see what they are, what they can do. These Sentinels thingies that whatever they are. But we'll have to learn more on November 6th for Halo, or was it 13th? I can't remember. I got mixed things up. But the next game that we're talking about is Star Wars 1313. Now, Star Wars 1313 really disappointed me when it was announced. I was hoping that Star Wars 1313 would be a code name for Star Wars Battlefront 3. Because I have been a fan of Star Wars for so long. I have played almost every single Star Wars game for the Super Nintendo all the way to the PC and the this gen console. And when I heard Star Wars Battlefront, when I didn't hear Star Wars Battlefront 3, that really pissed me off because we just got let down knowing that Spark Unlimited was not making Battlefront 3, they were making Lost Planet 3. But this game looks amazing, being able to play through the eyes of a bounty hunter. We've only been able to play through the eyes of Jango Fett as him as a bounty hunter on the PS2 game. But being able to play as a bounty hunter that you probably don't even know in the Star Wars universe is pretty cool. Someone that you could probably make as your own character and say, this is him, blah, blah, blah. But what I really like about this is it looks like it's running on a beefed up, modified The Force Unleashed engine. And it looks very beautiful. Looks like something I will buy or rent first and then buy. If it has multiplayer, I will buy it. But that's Star Wars 1313. There's really not much to say about it. We don't know much about it right now. Splinter Cell, Blacklist. Now, I had a bone to pick with this game when I immediately saw it. Excuse me. It looks like they're using the Future Soldier engine. Now, let me rephrase that. Ghost Recon Future Soldier engine. Now, when he was targeting people in the camp way back there, it looked like Future Soldier. It just feels like it's playing like Future Soldier. It looks like they took the Splinter Cell concept and idea and put it into the Future Soldier engine and adapted some of the features from Ghost Recon Future Soldier to this game. I love Sam Fisher. He is an awesome character. I've played every single one of his games. Loved Pandora Tomorrow. Loved Conviction. Double Agent. Love those games. They just blew me away when I played them. The story, I love the story in this. It's something that I will always come back and play no matter what. But Future Soldier, there's a lot of stuff in here from Future Soldier that I'm looking at. You know, it looks like it plays like a Splinter Cell game, but Sam Fisher's getting old. You know, it wouldn't. Usually they kind of keep with the timelines in their Tom Clancy games. So you know, like End War matched up with Ghost Recon, and Ghost Recon usually matches up with something in the Tom Clancy universe, because Hawks matched up with the Ghost Recon as well. But shouldn't Sam Fisher be really old by now? I mean, these games take place like I'm kind of exaggerating, maybe 3 to 5 years past our time if you always look at the games, the timeline that they're set in. Hey, I mean, they say he's the head of Third Echelon. You know, that's pretty cool. He has Grim back, and you know, in the Conviction, she was kind of bad there until you found out. It just gives that sort of feel that maybe Sam Fisher, they should move on to something, make Sam Fisher have kids. They've grown up. You know, this is the future. Put in Summer's timeline with Ghost Recon Future Soldier, so that maybe, you know, they could team up or something. But I'm just speculating that they could have done that. There's a lot of things with Sam Fisher that, you know, I really like to see, and this is one of those games, you know. But Kinect features, pretty cool. You can call in airstrikes, say hey over here and all that stuff, and Kinect. Very cool. I don't have a Kinect, but that's cool for anybody who does. Hopefully this game comes out on the PS3, Xbox 360, and PC. I will definitely get it on the PC. If not, Xbox. But real quick, we kind of jumped there to the next game, Watch Dogs. I kind of chose this scene because it looked cooler than just walking through the bar, the art scenes, and all that. But this game was a highlight of E3 for me. It blew Halo 4 and all those other games out of the water. This is the most amazing game that I've ever probably seen. It was so beautiful. It's a game that I will be definitely buying on whatever system that it comes out on. But I digress. This game is, I keep saying it, beautiful, you know. The gameplay mechanics just look so cool. Being able to manipulate cell phones, cars, trains, stoplights, all that stuff in this game. It just is so amazing to see that. And for third person, I love third person games. Cover system, the weapon gunplay that he does is very amazing. I would definitely buy this. Just, you know, we don't know much about Watch Dogs right now. We just know that it is a third-person shooter. Hopefully it's open world. I mean, from this, the way it looks open world, as you can pretty much tell when he drives off later. The only thing that I had a bone to pick with this game was it kind of looks like they took some elements from Grand Theft Auto, like the third person. Well, anybody can make a third person, but it just feels like some of this stuff is from GTA, and it doesn't matter to me. I love GTA. When GTA 5 comes out, I will definitely be buying that. But this game just looks amazing. The graphics look like they could be next gen almost. Doesn't look like it would run on anything but a PS3. It would look like it would run on a PS3 or Xbox. It looks like a PC run demo. And just this game looks so amazing. It just blows everything out of the water that I think that I saw at E3. When this was shown at Ubisoft's press conference, I think my jaw dropped because of the way the game looked. I thought, are you kidding here? This looks like a CG trailer, you know, like, because you could make stuff like that in CG. But this game, amazing. Being able to hack into things. Probably you could hack into security cameras and or cell phones like you saw in the very first part of the demo. You could hack into cell phones and scramble the signals. Maybe that's cool. Maybe it'll apply some way to cars. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe you can stop cars' engines or computers in them. Whatever. But whatever you can do in this game would be awesome. Being able to chase bug, being able to lift the bridge, now that is amazing. Being able to manipulate things that, you know, that could work to your advantage in the game. So amazing. This will be on my list. Hopefully it comes out early 2013 or late 2012. Whichever, it'll be on my list. As soon as they announce pre-orders for it, I'm pre-ordering it. The next game is a Medal of Honor Warfighter. Now, I have a bone to pick with this game. Now, I have been a huge Medal of Honor fan for since the very first Medal of Honor ever came out. And I loved Medal of Honor 2010. It just it was just cool, but it felt like Call of Duty too. Now, this game being made on the Frostbite Engine 2. The first game, Medal of Honor 2010, was made on the Unreal Engine 3 for single player and the Frostbite Engine that we saw in Bad Company 2. And the game now, to me, feels like Danger Close is taking too much of a concept idea from Battlefield 3's, it dies, and they're applying it to Medal of Honor. I see a lot of things that come from Medal of Honor. I see a lot of animations. I see a lot of stuff. It looks like. Sorry about that, guys. My mic came unplugged, and I had to cut the audio because I kept talking, and it kind of screwed me up. So, anyways, what I was trying to say is this feels like Infinity Ward or like IW sharing content with Infinity Ward. So, just basically, that's what it feels like to me. Hopefully, it's not. Hopefully, this just feels different and this just looks like Battlefield 3 stuff. Like with the pistol, it looked like Battlefield 3 running with a pistol. So hopefully I'm wrong about this game. But the next game, Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Now, if you want to compare a game to a new game, you want to compare Call of Duty 2 to COD4. This looks like comparing, this you can't compare this game to this one because it's futuristic. They got new animations going on here. They have new particle systems, new smoke smoke effects and all that, and they have so much more content, content. Excuse me, I wanted to say content, but they have so much going on more in the game, and basically, it's something that I have definitely already pre-ordered, and it's something that to me, I've had a philosophy since Modern Warfare 2. Don't buy the game when it comes out. Wait a while, see what's going to happen with it, see what DLC. And now that pretty much the PC community's been screwed over since Call of Duty 2, I've been waiting several months. I just bought Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3 just last month, and basically, I waited all that time to buy it because, I thought Elite would come into the PC, and it still hasn't. I thought, we would get DLC sooner, and we haven't. We finally got DLC Pack 1 just a month ago. So, I kind of wait to buy games like Call of Duty, but with Black Ops 2, I immediately went and pre-ordered it so I could get those pre-order drops that are coming, in July, August, and October, and it was just amazing, It was something that, immediately when I saw it, I said, I gotta play that game. I gotta have it, Whether the multiplayer sucks or not, the single player, I gotta have it. The single player, that's awesome. The jet scene here, I chose to pick this one because he's moving a lot faster through the scenes. This game probably, is probably going to be one of the best Call of Duty since Call of Duty 4. I liked Black Ops, because it brought dedicated servers back. It brought mod tools. Hopefully Treyarch keeps with that, that sense that you can add mod tools, you can have, dedicated servers and all of that. Hopefully we can have that. But this game just looks so much more better than Modern Warfare 3. I'm glad that they went with futuristic instead of just copy and pasting Black Ops and just doing a different story, doing the same story, but, kind of a little bit header in our, in the 90s or something instead of the Cold War. Choosing to go futuristic, I've known this for some time that Call of Duty may go to futuristic, and I thought maybe they would call it Call of Duty Future Warfare, just keeping with the warfare type name, but they didn't. They went with Black Ops 2. Treyarch, probably better at making Call of Duty games than I think Infinity Ward is, and I think Infinity Ward and Treyarch should give up making Call of Duty games for a bit, make a new engine, or modify this one, or get the new engine that made Rage, because this is basically running on an ID Tech engine, and Rage was running on the latest version. So maybe they should, work something out to get the new engine that was running off of Rage. So this is drawing close to into the video. Part 2 is going to come up soon. I'm really wanting to do Part 2 with Resident Evil 6, The Last of Us, Gears of War Judgment, and Crisis 3, and talk about the Battlefield 3 Premium. So part 2 will be up later tonight or maybe tomorrow, depending on if I, plans that I have. If it's not, it'll be up late tomorrow night or Saturday. I can't really say at this moment. But the eject, oh, that was freaking awesome, seeing him eject. But I hope that you've lasted through this 15 minutes of this video. I took this part from IGN.